Quiz 1 Review Systems. So what you have here, you have two equations and they give you the point 37. So you have the point 37. This is my x, this is my y. My first equation is y is equal to a negative 4x minus 5. So we're going to replace the y with 7. I'm going to replace this x with 3. So I'm going to go ahead and solve this down. So I get a negative 12 minus 5. Negative, so I get 7 is equal to a negative 17. Notice you want to ask yourself the question is, are they the same numbers? Is 7 and negative 7 the same? And you would say no. So since you get one no and the first equation fails, one no means that the whole overall answer is going to be no. Because for it to be yes, both equations has to be yes, so you have to have the same number. But if you get a no on the first try, the whole answer is no. If you got a no on the second equation, the whole thing is no. Okay, next question. We have a graph here, so we want to break down these equations of the line. So on the equation of the line, you have y is equal to 2x plus 3. So we can connect the y with the 3, so we can come out and say y is equal to 3. So that's going to be your y-intercept. That's going to be where you start from. The m is 2, so this is going to be your slope. So the m is 2, so we're going to write 2 over 1. Since the top number is positive, that means we're going to move up 2 from that 3, and then we're going to go to the right 1. So let's go graph our line. So we're going to start at 3, so we put a dot at 3. Then we're going to go up 2, that brings us up to 5, and then over 1. So the blue would represent 2x plus 3. Now let's go ahead and graph the second line. So I'm going to say y is equal to a negative 3x plus 3. So I draw a line between the y and 3, so I know that y is equal to 3. The other number is your slope, so that's m. So you just say negative 3 over 1. Since it's a negative, that means you're going to go down 3, but again you want to finish to the right. So we want to start at 3 here, so put a point at 3. We want to go down 3, so that puts us at 0, and then to the right 1. And it looks like the point would be right here. So the point of that they have in common would be 0 on the x, and then up 3. So 0, 3. So the 0 would be your x, and your y would be positive 3. So we come out here, we put down a 0, then we put down a positive 3. Okay, next one, you have a graphing line. This time you have standard form. So you're going to go negative 2x plus 2y is equal to a negative 4. So we're going to draw our two lines. So we're going to say negative 2x is equal to negative 4. 2y is equal to negative 4. Divide by negative 2. So x is 2. Divide by 2. So y is a negative 2. So we can do a quick graph here. So we can go on negative 2 on the y, which is here, and then positive 2 on the x, which is here. So the blue line represents that graph there. Now the other graph, you have 3x plus 3y is equal to a negative 18. So we're going to connect with the x, so 3x with the negative 18, and 3y with negative 18. So 3x equal to negative 18 and 3y equal to negative 18. Divide this by 3. So x is a negative 6, that's 1. Divide this by 3. So y is a negative 6. So we got x is negative 6. Let me put this back. So this was 2 and negative 2. So we want to be y at negative 6 and x at negative 6. And the point here would be negative 2 and then down 4. So our point of intersection would be negative 2, then down negative 4. So this is my x, this is my y. So I start here at 0, 0, I go to the left 2, then I go down 4. So I say negative 2, negative 4. Check it. Okay, next one. Okay, we want to figure out the solution. So we have the point 2, 3. So there's my x, there's my y. So I got negative x plus 4y is equal to a negative 9. So this is like a negative 1. So I'm going to say negative 1 times 2 plus 4 times 3. And we want to see if that's a negative 9. So right here I get a negative 2 plus 12 is equal to a negative 9. I end up with a positive 10 is equal to a negative 9. And again, you want to ask yourself, are they the same? And again, your response would be no. So since we got no from the first equation, then the whole thing is no, because one no makes everything no. Okay, next one, we want to go ahead and do the graph of this line. So we got standard form. So we got 7x minus y is equal to 7. Draw our lines. So we're going to say 7x is equal to 7. Negative y is equal to 7. Divide by 7, so x is 1. Make this a negative 1. So y is equal to a negative 7. So again, I get x is 7. No, x is 1, I should say. X is 1, and then y is negative 7. So the blue would represent that line. Now the next one, we can write it here, would be x plus 2y is equal to 6. So we have the x with the 6, so x with the 6, so x is equal to 6. And then you have 2y is equal to 6. We divide this by 2, so y is 3. So x is 6 and y is 3. So x is 6 and y is 3. Now notice it's not exact, so when we look at this we see that it's a little bit past 1 on the x. So a little bit past 1 on the x, so right away we can get rid of a and b because it's past 2 and we're not even close to the 2, so those are out. So what we want to do next is we want to look at the next ones. So it's not these because again it's not past the 2, it's just slightly past the 1, so it's 1/3, 1/3. Now as for the y is a little bit past the 2 because here's the 2, so it's a little bit past the 2. So this one's 1/3, that's no good, so the answer should be